Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Expert says it would be weird if XRP doesn't hit $20 this bull run. I hope this is true. I really hope this is true. Okay guys, let's get into it. So, yes, we have an analyst basically saying it would be weird if XRP doesn't hit $20. I think it was Modern Invest who said this. And look, $20, do I think that's possible? Yeah, I think that's, I'd be very happy with that, if I'll be honest with you. I think that would exceed my expectations, but as I've told you guys numerous times before, I am trying to stay a bit conservative with my expectations here, as I just don't want to mess this up, right? We've waited a long time for this bull run to get here. A lot of analysts are saying the bull run is in play, so we all want to obviously make sure that we get our chance to get life-changing wealth. And so I can admit that I am being a bit more on the conservative side, but do I think $20 is feasible? Yeah, I mean, you're talking like a 3,000 plus increase, but that's not necessarily that wild in crypto. I've definitely seen stuff like that before. I've seen higher than that before. And if we just look at how the market itself is expanding, how much is growing, I definitely think there is a possibility for this. Now, one thing I will say, I'm not sure if this is something, this comment was made before the appeal or not. Now, look, I've already covered this, but I will just say it again. But, some people say that they don't think the appeal matters in regards to XRP. I kind of disagree with that to a certain extent. I do think that the appeal does affect it, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that it can't hit a new all-time high because of this. I don't think it's going to have that kind of impact anymore. But I do think that it could potentially hinder its true potential, right? Because I'm not going to go into it too much because I've already done a full video covering this, but I'm not sure what order I'm going to put the videos out. So I'll just say this, look, there could be potential partnerships that Ripple had in the pipeline, or, potential companies that they were speaking with. And this appeal may have just put them right off. So there could have been news that Ripple would have dropped had the appeal not gone through, of a new partnership or something like that. That could have helped kickstart XRP into the bull run, right? There could have been something like that was in the pipeline. Now, we don't know for sure, but I'm just saying we don't know what kind of impact this could have had for institutions. Yes, from a retail perspective, we're fine. So we haven't got to worry. The retail side is still open, but it still affects the institutional side. And, Ripple has tried to tailor XRP to institutions. So to me, that's a huge blow, so acting like that doesn't have any kind of impact to me. I don't really agree with that personally. And so, my thing is would XRP, could it still get to $20? I think it's possible because, as I say, I still think XRP can perform, but let's just say it did get to $20. Well, my question would be, if the appeal hadn't have gone through, could it have got to $25? Could it have got to $30 maybe? Who knows? We'll never know at this point. It is what it is. But I do think it is going to have some level of impact. I just don't know the degree to which it will. And another example of this is, Modern Invest, when he's speaking on this, one of the things that he brought up was the new bitboy ETF. He's saying, this is going to be huge for XRP, blah, blah, blah. Again, this is something I covered before, but some people are saying that, the bitboy ETF, the SEC can't reject the ETF based on the fact that they're doing an appeal. My argument to that is they don't need to use the appeal as the excuse to reject the ETF. They could say something else, right? It doesn't really matter what they say. They could just say something stupid. And at the worst, they'll get sued. And yeah, okay, if they lose, fine. But the damage is done, right? Because it's already delayed how long it will take for the ETF to become available. So that's another example of how it could hinder XRP. Let's say Bitwise now, they have the ETF rejected, and then they say, okay, we're going to sue the SEC. And let's say it takes them a year, but they win. Okay, cool, you've won the lawsuit, but that's still a year of missing action, right? If the SEC had have approved it now, it could be that by early next year, the ETF is up and running, and that's helping with XRP's price. So, do you see what I'm saying? So I don't agree in saying that this doesn't affect XRP in any way. It does, in my opinion, and I think that's quite evident. And we've seen it from the price drop as well. So I do think it is going to have some level of an impact. As I say, I'm not sure if he said this before or after the appeal. He has mentioned the ETF, and the appeal came out not long after. So it is possible that he's still including that. I do still think it's possible, even with the appeal in play, that XRP can hit $20. Will it hit $20? I don't know. I'm just saying that I just still think it's possible regardless. But, whether it will hit $20, I'm not sure. But there is a lot of things to be positive about in terms of XRP despite this appeal. I still think at the end of the day the potential is there. Personally, I still feel optimistic in regards to, do I think XRP can hit a new all-time high? I absolutely do. What it will get to, again, I don't know, so I'm not going to speculate on that because I can't say. But seeing, analysts and stuff say things like this, it helps because, again, it lets you know that these analysts are reading the charts, and this is the kind of price points that they're coming up with, saying that, $20, looks like it's just clearly on the cards. It'll be weird if it doesn't hit it. So it's nice to see this kind of stuff. Again, we don't know how accurate this is. It could be right, could be wrong. But my thing is, as I always say, they're saying it's going up. So as long as they're saying it's going up, here's hoping it's going to be up, in some kind of good direction. And when I say that, I mean, look, we don't really want it to go like $4, right? We want it to go like $10 plus, that kind of thing. So that's what I mean when I say in a good direction. So we'll see what happens, man. But as I say, the reason why I keep showing you this at the moment, like, analysts saying stuff like this, is because I'm trying to show you there's a common trend here growing, and they're all saying that XRP is going to go. The price points are different, I'm seeing, but they're all saying, yeah, XRP is going to do really well in the bull run. Everything's fine. So to me, if that's what the charts are saying, obviously I can't say for sure because I'm not a chart analyst, but I'm just hoping that with this many people all saying similar things, even though we don't know what price, because everyone's saying different prices, it's going to go up. And it sounds like it's going to go up in quite a big fashion. So that's the main thing to cling on to. So we look forward to this. We see how things go. But yeah, I'm still excited for this bull run. I still think XRP has a lot to gain in it. So we'll see how it goes. But fingers crossed, our time is coming very soon. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell. Take care.